within the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Trojans offense takes the field to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Going for a big play right off the bat. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Badgers offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 39-yard line. First and 10. Here we go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now improvising. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Fenwick. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Just a little off. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the Badgers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fenwick. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Who caught it? Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Under fire. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
To the air on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some... chunks.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Wants to throw on third down. He's got him. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Caught behind the line. It's Fenwick. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. Trying to pull his way in. Into the house. Touchdown, Badgers! Looking for the time with the extra point. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Norton. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill.
To the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Jones. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. You want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds space on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40 and deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. It's Finley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage. We were trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Badgers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these.
Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Hand off to Jones. Nice move to keep running. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Badgers are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. He uncorks one deep. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown USC. And that one will give them the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Badgers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch on the left. Hits the crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's into the open down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. Oh, he's got some space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Now the play fake. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Touchdown, USC! A great catch and run for 6. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to... and 1. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll try to take it back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Royer. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Trojans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Royer. He's got his man across the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Trying to punch it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. The throw to the outside is complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 45, on its way. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really